Now, Jinnah's dream of Pakistan was of a majority Muslim state, but where progress and democracy flourished. What the country has become, however, is a theocracy where Hindus and Christians are persecuted and killed. Now, a little Christian girl has been charged with blasphemy, with all that entails. Peter Bhatti is a Pakistani Christian, and welcome to you. Before we talk about what's happening right now, it's just some background, and I'm not asking you to reopen any wounds, but tell us the story of your brother, please.
Yes, my brother was the big champion of human rights. He wanted to see the Pakistan as a Quaid-e-Azam Pakistan, Muhammad Ali Jinnah Pakistan.
So he wanted to see Pakistan as
a democratic
country,
secular, democratic Pakistan. Yeah. And this was the dream of the Quaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah, who was the founder of Pakistan. Mm-hmm. He was said in his first statement that in 1947 that religion nothing have to do with the state. Everybody have right to stay Pakistan without any caste, creed, and religion.
Right. So Jinnah, who, for those who don't know, one of the great fighters for the independence of India when Pakistan was created. Yes, well, Muslims are the majority, but Christians, Hindus, Jews, everyone can be Pakistani and live in this country.
That's right. Yeah. And also, it's worth to mention that creation of Pakistan, Christians of Pakistan gave a vote to in the contribution and creation of Pakistan. If Christian doesn't vote in the creation of Pakistan, today Punjab province is not the part of Pakistan.
And so Christians have been part of the civil service, the armed forces. And now, what was your brother's position in Pakistan?
He was, when he was assassinated, he was the Federal Minister of Minorities. Right. But he was a great year 13 when he had a dream to uplift the religious minorities of Pakistan.
So, cabinet minister, the only Christian in the cabinet?
Yes, he was.
The only Christian cabinet minister, loved Pakistan, could have lived elsewhere, could have gone to live in India, but because he represented minorities and spoke up against the blasphemy law and so on, he was murdered.
Yeah.
He was assassinated. And I'm so sorry that happened. But you know, and I heard him speak, and I'm not surprised. It seemed to me almost inevitable. I'm sure he knew this too. What is it like? First of all, how many Christians are left in Pakistan?
There are, our calculation, it is more than 10 million Christians are living in Pakistan.
10 million?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Out of a population of what?
Of 60 million.
Right.
Yeah.
How many?
10 million.
Yeah, 10 million out of how many?
Out of 160 million.
160?
Yeah.
Didn't know it was that high.
Yeah.
I thought it was more like 2%. So that number of Christians, how are they treated?
They are treating as a second-class citizen, especially since the extremism is growing and the martial law regime, genocide take place. They promote Talibanization in Pakistan.
Okay. So, forgive me, it's probably me. I'm not always following what you're saying. I should be able to, but I'm too stupid. So, treated very badly as second-class citizens.
Yeah.
We just had a little girl who's been accused or convicted of blasphemy. The blasphemy law is used frequently against, by the way, other Muslims, against Hindus, against Christians. Christians have been killed, churches have been burnt down. I have to ask, why do they stay? Why do they stay in Pakistan?
They don't have choice. Where they will go? This is the problem.
They can't go to India?
No. And also, main thing is that when Christians of Pakistan have courage to stay their country, they know that this country belongs to them, and that is their country, and they want to stay there. And those people are suffered, like persecuted or under the severe attack of the religious extremists. If they want to leave, there are very rare chances that they get out from their country.
So, chances that they what?
Rare chances to get out from their country.
Right. Yeah. Even those who stay and live there, and I've spoken to many Pakistani Christians, they can be highly educated, but they can't get jobs. I'm told now that most janitors in Pakistan, I'm not putting down being a janitor, but most janitors are Christian because they're the only jobs they can get.
Yes, this is a drawback. I believe there is a mindset needs to be changed. And it is not the fault of one particular society. Day by day, when the extremism is growing, Taliban is there, their Islamic madrasas are there. Those are teaching hatred against the other religious minorities. That things are growing day by day.
So Taliban, madrasas, Islamic schools, they don't educate kids, they indoctrinate kids. Why then are we giving huge amounts of money, tax dollars earned by wonderful Canadians going to Pakistan to finance a government that treats minorities so badly?
Actually, this is nobody bringing the attention up to now properly, and it needs to be talked to the government of Pakistan with the other countries like Canada to discuss these issues in dialogue and sitting in the table to find out what is the problem of the religious minorities of Pakistan, how could be solved. I believe even government, if want to try to solve the problem, because of the majority in mindset, people don't let it go.
I am not as optimistic as you. I don't believe that the people of Pakistan actually want Christians to be treated fairly anymore. I mean, many do, but I think there's now a majority opinion in Pakistan that believes Christianity doesn't even have a place in that country anymore.
No, I believe that majority, even the seculars are there, but their voice is not coming up. That's why nobody heard. Majorities are okay, but some extremists, those are more want to prolong the Islamic society, Sharia bill. These are the main problem of the Pakistan. This needs to be addressed, and this needs to be focused on that, or how we can solve that problem.
If you spoke out like this in Pakistan, would you survive?
I was there about 30 years. I survived in Pakistan.
Now, if you went there now and you spoke out on TV in public and said the government is wrong, there shouldn't be a blasphemy law, Christians should be tolerated and given complete equality, what would happen?
I have doubt that I can be survived.
You think you'd be killed?
Yeah. And it's that feeling I have since I am running the organization International Christian Voice. I have that feeling if whoever raised the voice of the religious minorities of Pakistan, especially Christians, that can be in the target of the extremists, and it can be happen to those people.
We should right now say to the Pakistani government, and we should form coalitions with the UK, US and others, and say, unless you can guarantee and prove that you're providing equality to all people, women, Christians, Hindus and everyone else, no more aid. I know people will suffer, but they have nuclear weapons. They can take money away from their armed forces, for goodness sake, and give it to the people. But I think it's absolutely... I'm so sorry about your brother. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much.